Tonight on Whiskey Talk with Tony B, I got a very special guest, comedian extraordinaire, Charlie Spees.
How's it going?
And so, yeah, you know the deal. We're going to be drinking, we're going to be talking, and so don't go away. Intro.
It's good that he brought whiskey to this.
What? Wait, does that mean that is this not as professional as you thought it would be?
No, this is way more professional.
You didn't even. I mean, then we got the shower curtain.
I like the shower curtain. I think that's good. I like that. It's kind of weird because it feels professional this way. I can tell what the camera's seeing, but then behind the camera that there's like wooden planks and like screwdrivers just randomly and
there's a hammer on the floor.
There is a hammer
in
on
case
the floor.
Things really get weird.
But this is the magic of show business where you don't see any of that.
I met you first at Handlebar J's.
Yes. And
we were doing comedy there, this open mic. And I remember the first joke that I ever saw you do. It was like the day after Nate Dogg died.
Okay.
And Dave Mendelsohn, he ran that room, if you remember.
Yeah.
And he would always ask me, hey, what music? Because he had this iPod, you know, and he would have all these songs. Hey, any specific song you want to go up to? So you went up. And he was playing, from Doggy Style, Nate Dogg, like, and you gave me all your pussy.
Yeah.
And you even licked my balls. Yeah. And so you get up there and you're just listening to a song, you're kind of bobbing your head. And then it's just like the most grotesque lyrics set to like a love theme background.
Yeah.
And then then the song stopped, he stopped, and then your line was, well, I guess, rest in peace, Nate Dogg. And I was like, I like this guy. I like this guy. This guy's funny. You remember that?
I do.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. But a couple weeks later, I did another one about the song "Regulate" with Warren G. And how if you listen to the lyrics of the song, Warren G is punked throughout the whole song, and it's only Nate Dogg that comes out looking like the pimp. And then the punchline was, well, it looks like Warren G has the last laugh because Nate Dogg can't even regulate a heartbeat anymore. So that was.
So you were pouring it on old Nate Dogg. Yeah. And he's dead, he can't defend himself.
He can't, and I love Nate Dogg, actually. As much as black and white people hate each other, we hate Mexicans far more. Like that's a joke, everybody. It's Arizona.
We're doing jokes.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Doing jokes. Hey, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to that racist joke. Yeah. How long have you lived in Arizona?
5 years.
5 years. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We got a lot in common. Hey, we have the same inhaler.
We do. We both have asthma.
And we both just had a cigarette.
Yeah. That's interesting. That's interesting about it.
It's good minds being put to work.
I've lived in probably 14 different major U.S. cities, and I've never had lived any place that's more racist than here, where we live. Second thing is when I went on tour, I went on a 12-city tour recently, and my opener at each show I would do on this tour was, hello, I'm Charlie Spees. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm sorry. And every show it got that laugh. So not only are we racist as fuck, nobody likes us. No, it's kind of like U.S. is a country that doesn't really give a fuck what other countries think. Arizona is a state that doesn't really give a fuck what the rest of the country states. I kind of think that there's got to be some little city in Arizona where if you go there, you just go back in time and rape minorities. Like that's.
No, I've been there. I'll tell you where it is. It's fantastic.
This was for another festival. I believe it was the World Series of Comedy. So it was. Anyway, so I submitted a video. It's the first time I submitted, and I sent it out, and then I was sent back. I'm sorry, you're not going to make it, but if you'd like, I can give you some notes. And I was like, oh, I'd love some notes. And so,
Some notes about comedy.
Some notes about about my act and what I could do better. And so the first couple of notes were basically, oh, you might want to try this kind of material. You might want to. They were very constructive notes. And then there was one of the judges' notes was, I'm not going to remember it verbatim, but it was basically.
There's one line.
You remember the line then?
Okay. The line was, he had shitty jeans. Charlie, you as a seasoned comedian need to know the first rule of comedy.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure your jeans look tight.
Yeah, it'd be nice. It was basically, it was more than that. It was like I was a fat ass, and she might as well just said he's a fat ass with shitty jeans. Why would we want it? Like that should have been her. It would have been a more efficient set of notes than what she said. She basically said that, but with more words. He's a fat ass. He's a sloppy fat ass with shitty jeans. Those were my notes.
I think Jimmy Fallon is a good entertainer, per se.
He's a very nice guy. I'd like to know him. You really want to fuck him in the face. You want to do it at that moment because he is so cute and annoying. So you want to do something that expresses how you appreciate both things.
Yeah, I and like sometimes that comes down to where you're gonna come.
Like you mean on his face?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Or like like on his tie.
That's true.
Hey.
Cheers.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that when we were in high school, that hardly anybody ever in our high school class had three-ways. And I also guarantee you that
I didn't. You like doing impressions?
No.
Okay, well we're gonna do impressions.
All right.
So here's what I did.
Oh, I'm gonna do some.
Yeah, don't look now. We did, I wrote a bunch of names out on cards and I shuffled them all up. I put half on my side, half on your side.
Okay.
And so we're going to pick them up.
This will be fun.
Yeah. I got Jerry Seinfeld.
All right.
What's the deal?
What's the deal with
That's my Seinfeld. Who do you get? Oh God, Grover Cleveland. That's weird.
I'm Grover Cleveland, and I was a president that no one gives a fuck about.
Impression. Clint Eastwood. Go ahead, make my day. So yeah, that's my Clint Eastwood impression.
That was not bad.
Not bad.
Nipsey Russell.
Nipsey, oh my God, that's hard.
Hey man, this is bourbon, some good ass shit.
I got Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
I did not have sexual relations with Mr. Speed. Bill Clinton.
I think you purposefully gave yourself iconic characters that everyone would know.
No, this is all random generation. What do you got?
Bullshit.
Wait, you got solid saving.
General George Patton.
Yeah, well, everyone. That's an easy one.
The Krauts.
I'm sure I got a tough one here. Let's see who I got now. I got Sean Connery. He pulls a knife, you pull a gun. He sends one of yours to the hospital, you send one of his to the morgue. That's the Chicago way. That's my Sean Connery.
That was very
Let's see, I'm sure you got an easy one now. Let's see what you got.
Whatever, you're an asshole. Rudolph Valentino.
Yeah, famous actor Rudolph Valentino.
I just, when I pursue a role, I want.
He was in silent films. All right, I'm sure I have a hard one now. Let's see what we got. Oh, Louis Armstrong.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm sure you have an easy one now.
John Lithgow.
Yeah, everyone knows.
I'm the greatest character.
Hey, Charlie Spees, this has been fantastic.
It's been fun.
And join us next week when we'll have some people on the. And then that's when I cut it off.
That was a good Grover Cleveland.
I learned it from you. You learned, yeah,
That was good.
Yeah.